Have you ever stopped to wonder how something as small as a cell could be responsible for an ailment as formidable as cancer? It may sound incredible, but it's a harsh reality we face in our world today. Cancer, a word that carries an undeniable weight, is a global health issue that continues to affect millions of lives. It is a complex group of diseases with various possible causes, and it doesn't discriminate, impacting people of all ages, races, and socioeconomic statuses. But what exactly is cancer? Simply put, it's the uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells in the body. It begins as a result of changes or mutations in a single cell. This cell then divides and grows into a mass of cancer cells, forming a tumor. It's a process that's as intricate as it is devastating. Now, not all cancers form tumors, and not all tumors are cancerous. The ones that aren't, known as benign tumors, don't spread to other parts of the body and are generally not life-threatening. It's the malignant or cancerous tumors that invade nearby tissues and can break off to spread to other parts of the body. This process, known as metastasis, is what makes cancer so challenging to treat. The importance of early detection cannot be overstated. The sooner cancer is identified and treated, the better the chances of a successful outcome. It's why regular screenings and paying attention to changes in your body are so crucial. Prevention, too, is key. While we can't control certain risk factors like age and genetics, there are many lifestyle changes that can significantly reduce our risk. These include maintaining a healthy diet, staying physically active, avoiding tobacco, limiting sun exposure, and moderating alcohol intake. Given the magnitude of this issue, it is imperative to understand how we can lower our risk of developing cancer. Did you know that what we put into our bodies can significantly influence our risk of developing cancer? As surprising as it may sound, the food choices we make every day play a pivotal role in our long-term health and well-being. Let's first delve into the realm of fruits and vegetables. These nutritional powerhouses are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Antioxidants are like the body's personal defense team, protecting our cells from damage. And it's this very damage that can lead to the development of cancer. Eating a variety of fruits and vegetables ensures we get a wide array of these protective compounds. Now let's discuss the role of processed and red meat in our diet. While these foods can be a rich source of protein, they can also increase our risk of certain types of cancer when consumed in excess. Processed meats often contain preservatives known as nitrates, and these compounds can react in our bodies to form cancer-causing agents. Red meat, on the other hand, when cooked at high temperatures, can produce substances that may increase cancer risk, so moderation is key. Also, let's not forget about fiber. Found in foods like whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables, fiber aids in digestion and helps us feel full, which can assist with weight management. But beyond that, some studies have suggested that a high-fiber diet may help protect against colorectal cancer. But remember, a healthy diet is not solely about the foods we eat. It's also about how we prepare them. Cooking methods that use less oil and lower heat, such as steaming or grilling, can help maintain the nutritional value of our food and reduce the formation of potentially harmful compounds. Furthermore, maintaining a healthy diet is not just about preventing cancer. It can also aid in the management of other chronic diseases, boost our immune system, improve our mood, and enhance our overall quality of life. So as we navigate through our food choices, let's strive to fill our plates with a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, opt for whole grains, and moderate our intake of processed and red meat. A healthy diet is not just about weight management, it's also a powerful weapon against cancer. While we often associate exercise with physical fitness, did you know it can also help ward off cancer? Let's dive into our second way to lower cancer risk: regular physical activity. Many of us lead lives that are more sedentary than we realize. We sit at desks in front of screens and spend hours commuting in vehicles. This lack of movement can have a profound impact on our health, increasing our risk for various types of cancer. But here's the good news. Regular physical activity can help lower that risk. It's like a secret weapon in the fight against cancer, and it's one that's readily available to all of us. How does this work? Well, it's all about the body's systems working at their best. Regular exercise helps regulate hormone levels in the body, including insulin. High levels of insulin have been linked to certain kinds of cancers, such as breast and colon cancer. By exercising regularly, we can help keep these hormone levels in check. Physical activity also helps reduce inflammation, a condition that can lead to DNA damage and, subsequently, cancer. By keeping inflammation at bay, we're helping our cells stay healthy and function at their best. Another benefit of exercise is weight control. Maintaining a healthy weight is crucial in the fight against cancer, as obesity is a risk factor for several types of the disease. Regular physical activity helps burn calories and maintain a healthy weight, thereby reducing the risk of cancer. So what does regular physical activity mean? It doesn't necessarily mean running a marathon or hitting the gym for hours every day. It's about being consistently active. This could be anything from brisk walking to dancing to yoga. The key is to find an activity you enjoy so it becomes a part of your routine, not a chore. The power of physical activity in preventing cancer is immense. It's one of the simplest and most effective ways to keep our bodies healthy and resilient. So let's get moving. Let's use this power to our advantage. So exercise not only keeps your body fit, but also keeps cancer at bay. You've heard it before. Smoking kills. But do you know just how much it increases your risk of cancer? It's not just a catchphrase, it's a stark reality. Tobacco and its byproducts are a leading cause of cancer, responsible for nearly a third of all cancer deaths. Tobacco is a sneaky culprit, invading our bodies with a cocktail of harmful chemicals. With every puff, every inhale, these toxins are given a free ride into our systems, wreaking havoc on our cells and damaging our DNA. This damage can lead to abnormal cell growth, which is the very definition of cancer. The most common cancer associated with tobacco use is lung cancer. But that's not where the danger ends. Other parts of your body that come into contact with tobacco smoke, such as the mouth, throat, and esophagus, are also at high risk. Even those who don't smoke are not safe. Secondhand smoke poses a significant risk, causing lung cancer and heart disease in non-smokers. Tobacco use also increases the risk of other cancers. The bladder, pancreas, liver, stomach, colon, and rectum are all potential targets. Even cancers that are not directly linked to tobacco use, such as breast and prostate cancer, have been found to have a higher incidence in smokers. It's not just cigarettes. Other forms of tobacco like cigars, pipes, and smokeless tobacco are equally harmful. These products may seem less dangerous because they're not inhaled, but they can still lead to oral, esophageal, and pancreatic cancers. The good news is that quitting tobacco can significantly reduce your risk of developing cancer. Within 10 years of quitting, your risk of dying from lung cancer drops by half. And after 20 years, your risk of developing cancer is almost the same as a non-smoker. It's never too late to quit. Whether you've been smoking for years or you're a recent user, the benefits of quitting start immediately. Your heart rate and blood pressure drop within 20 minutes of your last cigarette. Within a year, your risk of heart disease is cut in half. By saying no to tobacco, you're not just saving your lungs, but potentially your life. Early detection can be a lifesaver when it comes to cancer, but how often should we get screened? This question is at the heart of our discussion today. Regular screenings are, in fact, the fourth way we can lower our risk of cancer. Let's take a moment to understand why regular screenings are so vital. The basic principle is this: the earlier cancer is detected, the better the chances of successful treatment. When cancer is caught in its initial stages, it's typically less aggressive and more responsive to treatment. This means that regular screenings can significantly increase our chances of surviving and overcoming the disease. Now you may be wondering, what exactly does a regular screening entail? Well, it varies depending on the type of cancer. For example, mammograms are recommended for women starting at age 40 to screen for breast cancer, while colonoscopies are typically advised for both men and women starting at age 50 to screen for colorectal cancer. It's essential to consult with your healthcare provider to determine the best screening schedule for you, based on your age, gender, family history, and overall health status. Of course, regular screenings are not a guarantee against cancer, but they do offer us an invaluable tool in our fight against the disease. Regular screenings can help detect cancer long before any symptoms appear, giving us a head start in the battle. They allow us to catch the disease when it's most treatable, significantly improving our chances of survival. It's worth noting that the value of regular screenings extends beyond early detection. They also provide an opportunity for us to engage in discussions with our healthcare providers about our health habits, lifestyle choices, and potential risk factors. These conversations can guide us to make healthier choices, further reducing our risk of cancer. In conclusion, don't underestimate the power of regular screenings in your fight against cancer. They're an essential component of a proactive, preventative health strategy. Remember, early detection is your best protection against cancer. We all love a bit of sun, but did you know too much can be harmful and increase your risk of skin cancer? Indeed, while the sun is essential for our survival, providing us with warmth and vitamin D, overexposure to its rays can have detrimental effects on our skin's health. The sun emits ultraviolet UV radiation, a type of energy that is not visible to the naked eye but can cause significant damage. There are two types of UV rays that reach the Earth's surface, UVA and UVB. Both can harm the skin and result in skin cancer. UVA rays can prematurely age your skin, causing it to wrinkle and develop age spots. UVB rays, on the other hand, are the primary cause of sunburn. Both UVA and UVB rays can damage the DNA in your skin cells, leading to mutations and cancerous growths. It's important to note that no one is immune to the damaging effects of the sun. Regardless of your skin type or color, excessive sun exposure without adequate protection can increase your risk of skin cancer. That's why it's crucial to protect your skin whenever you're out in the sun, even if it's a cloudy day. UV rays can penetrate through clouds and still cause harm. One of the most effective ways to safeguard your skin is by using sunscreen. Sunscreen works by absorbing, reflecting, or scattering the sun's rays. Choose a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, SPF, of at least 30, and make sure it is broad spectrum, meaning it protects against both UVA and UVB rays. Apply it generously and frequently, especially after swimming or sweating. In addition to sunscreen, wear protective clothing such as wide-brimmed hats, long-sleeved shirts, and sunglasses. Seek shade whenever possible, particularly between the hours of 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, when the sun's rays are the most intense. Remember, prevention is always better than cure, so enjoy the sun, but remember to protect your skin. A glass of wine a day keeps the doctor away, or does it? We've all heard the saying, but when it comes to alcohol and cancer, the reality is a bit more complex. Alcohol, while often seen as a social lubricant or a means of relaxation, has a darker side. Research has established a strong link between alcohol consumption and several types of cancer. This might be surprising, especially given the common belief that moderate drinking can be part of a healthy lifestyle. But the facts tell a different story. Let's delve into the science behind it. When alcohol is consumed, it's broken down into a chemical known as acetaldehyde. This harmful compound is a carcinogen, which means it can damage the DNA within our cells and lead to cancer. Alcohol's effects aren't limited to any one part of the body. It can contribute to several types of cancer, including those of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, colon, and even breast. The more alcohol a person drinks, the higher their risk. And it's not just heavy drinkers who need to be concerned. Even light to moderate drinkers can face an increased risk. So, what does this mean for those who enjoy a nightly glass of wine or a weekend beer? It doesn't mean you have to cut alcohol out of your life completely, but it does mean you should be mindful of how much you're drinking. The World Health Organization recommends limiting alcohol intake as one of the ways to lower cancer risk. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy a drink from time to time, but it does mean being aware of the potential risks and making informed decisions about your health. Remember, when it comes to alcohol, moderation is key. And keep in mind, your health is worth more than another round. So next time you're considering that extra drink, maybe opt for a refreshing glass of water instead. After all, your health is your wealth. Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. Your health is worth more than another round. In the fight against cancer, knowledge is our best weapon. We've journeyed through the complexities of cancer and explored 6 powerful ways to lower our risk. Firstly, we cannot overstate the importance of a healthy diet filled with fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Secondly, physical activity, a powerful deterrent, should be a staple in our daily routines. The third point takes us to the dangers of tobacco, a notorious cancer-causing agent. It's best left untouched. Fourthly, regular screenings, a proactive approach, can catch cancer early when it's most treatable. Next, we've learned about the impact of sun exposure. So let's not forget our hats, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Lastly, we delved into the consequences of alcohol. Moderation is indeed key. Each of these 6 points is a step towards better health, a step towards a cancer-free life. Remember, the choices we make every day can have a big impact on our health. Let's choose to lower our risk of cancer.